Hey guys, hope you are doing great. It's Monday. It's a fairly grey and wet Monday at the moment. Hopefully it'll brighten up. But anyway, I'm on my way to the studio for team meetings, working on some projects this afternoon and sneaking in a quick workout as well. But thought I would give you a shout, have a chat with you, see if we can get some lessons across, maybe some things that I've learned over the weekend that I thought might be really, really useful, helping you take your business to the next level, which would be great. Part of the weekend, we went, me and some friends went to axe throwing. Have you ever been axe throwing before? Brilliant fun. Highly recommend it. Go do it. And that's actually, there's no lesson in that. I just thought I'd tell you to go axe throwing because it was awesome. Anyway, part of the while we were out, we went to this cocktail bar, and in this cocktail bar they had the menu, and you each got a menu of the different drinks, but the difference is you got to keep the menu. And we're talking about ways to get people to come back more often, right? One of the ways to grow your business. And this menu, I don't know about you, but for me, when I was a kid growing up, I had these sticker books, right? FA Premier League sticker books, and you used to collect all these stickers of the players, the trophies, whatever it was, the club crest, and you'd spend hundreds and hundreds of pounds collecting these stickers, right? And you'd have thousands of duplicates that you already had, and you'd spend your days at school trying to swap stickers for the ones that you didn't have, right? Brilliant, but you were never happy until you completed the book. And that's what this cocktail bar had done. They've tapped into that power, and the menu had whatever there, 50 drinks or whatever it was in there, and a blank space next to each drink. And when you got your cocktail that you'd ordered, you got a sticker with it, and that sticker went in the book. Idea being that you got to try and complete the book, right? I thought it was genius. You have one or two drinks, but then you've got to go back because you've got another 48 to try out and to complete your sticker book. And I thought this was brilliant, and I was like, right, how can you use this concept within businesses? So I guess it's like it's not even like the reward system where you get 5 and you get your 6 free. It wasn't that. It was just literally complete the sticker book. Have you tried them all? And it was something that you got to keep and take home, and it remind you that, let's go back there. That was brilliant. That place was great. Let's go back. Right? It's that physical trigger that's going to get people to go, let's go back there. Let's go do that. Let's go let's go take someone else there. So what can you do within your business going to encourage people to come back? It could be a physical book. It could be something like that. It doesn't have to be a sticker book. Perhaps, we've looked at this in the fitness world. Perhaps it's, the food diary, and it's got different levels that they have to go to. Perhaps if you're in a restaurant, perhaps you do the same sort of thing. You go, have you tried everything on the menu? Have you tried this? Have you tried that? How can you implement something that the customer can take away, something that they've got to complete, levels that they've got to go up? What could they do? Maybe it's challenges. If you're in the holiday business, maybe you sell holidays, you could put a book together and have you been to all these great places? Encourage people to go to different places on different holidays. That'd be really cool. Well, that was one of the ideas. That was one of the things that I picked up while out. And the other thing was at the end of last week, and this is all about being proactive. This is all about stepping up and kind of showing up like no one else. Well, a few weeks back, had a designer do some work for me, which was great, designing a book which is going to be coming out relatively shortly in a couple of weeks, so keep an eye out for it. But he did this work for me, and it was fantastic, great quality. He was brilliant. He was, he did everything that I asked and better and more, and took my ramblings of ideas and turned them into something that looked really nice. Well, a week or so had passed since I heard from him, just because we didn't got any more work, and all of a sudden I get this message. Hey Chris, was checking out your website and noticed your podcast artwork. He goes, I'm not going to lie, it looks like you threw it together, which I did. And he was like, I thought I would just put some ideas of something together just that I thought might be better for you. And there he'd given me, I think, 3 different design ideas, you know, not finished by like, you know, designer specifications or whatever, but just some ideas, designs. And you know what? I was like, wow, all 3 of those designs are better than my current one. I was like, they're not quite there, but hey, a few tweaks and it's going to be good. I was like, dude, that's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, let's take design number 2 and let's develop that. Right? I didn't ask for the new podcast artwork. I didn't put it out there. He was proactive and he looked at how he could serve me better. Right? Am I going to pay him for his time? Of course. But he wouldn't have got that job if he hadn't been proactive about it and looked at what I needed and provided a potential solution, right? And I think that's huge. I think too often people just sit and wait for something to happen, people to come in and say, hey, yeah, look, I need someone to help me design this, right? Well, stop waiting and be like this guy and be proactive and, you know, put something together. You don't necessarily put together the finished design, finished articles, but put some ideas together and be like, hey, this is what we could do for your website, for your artwork, for your brochures, you know, just some ideas. And, you know, perhaps they weren't, you know, it wasn't the thing that they were looking at doing in the next month or whatever, but you know what, if they were even considering it, now it's front of mind. Now they've got not only a great design, a freaking great designer to do it, you know, and they're happy because you've made something better that, you know, they knew they were going to have to work on. It just, you know, maybe that the time, effort, energy they just didn't want to put in just yet, but you've just given them the tools that they need and be like, boom, done. You've delivered so much value. And that was awesome. Like, the designer's got that job and we'll get more jobs as we go forward as a result of that, right? Make sense? So if you are a designer, don't just sit back waiting. You know, start going out there, looking at the businesses that you want to be working with and be like, hey, I threw together a quick design of what your website could look like, or what this artwork could look like. If you like it, let me know and we can move forward with completing a design for you. Simple. Does it take more work? Absolutely. Is it worth it? You frickin' bet. Like, you frickin' bet. So that's my two lessons that I picked up over the last few days. Look at how you can implement those within your business. And nice short video today. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you've enjoyed it, hit like, hit share it with people. Get the message out there. If you get any ideas as a result of it, put the ideas. Let's brainstorm the ideas below the video in the comments. Yeah, hope that's been useful. That's me. Thank you for accompanying me to work today. I appreciate it. And we will catch you later on. Check you later. Bye.